Do your legs and arms get exhausted within 15 minutes of trail riding, forcing you to sit down and slow down? This is super frustrating because you want to ride faster, especially if you're riding with a faster group of people, but your body is yelling at you because you can't hang on to the handlebars without losing control. So you have to sit down, slow down, because you're so exhausted or fatigued. If this sounds like you, then I bet that you're standing up at least 50% of the time. Now I know everyone on YouTube says, oh, you gotta stand up more when you're riding a dirt bike if you wanna have the most control. And while there is some truth to that, standing up can make it more exhausting, especially if you're not standing in the right position. So what does this feel like when you're standing while trail riding? Well, your arms can start to pump up if there's too much weight on them. So arm pump is when the muscles get so tight and pumped up that it makes it really hard to use the throttle and the clutch and the brake precisely. So when you go to twist the throttle, it's really jerky because your hand is so tight, it's maybe even cramping up. So you twist the throttle and then this makes you even more exhausted because the bike is feeling really jerky and you're constantly pushing and pulling on the handlebars. This is a sign that you're standing in the wrong position because you're putting too much weight on your arms and hands. And while you need to be able to hang on to the handlebars, especially if the bike gets out of control, if you're putting most of your upper body weight onto your hands and arms when standing on the pegs, this means that you've formed a bad riding habit. But don't worry, it's super common, especially if you're used to riding like a street bike, a snowmobile, or a mountain bike, because all someone told you is, well, you need to stand up, but they didn't show you how to stand up or how to properly place your legs, your hips, your core, your back, and your arms so that you can reduce the amount of energy that you're using while having more control. So if you feel the need to handle the bike with your arms and hands mostly, you're going to get exhausted within 5 or 10 minutes of trail riding. And if this sounds like you, well, you should definitely check out this video on how to comfortably stand on the pegs while trail riding a dirt bike. I'm Kelly Fager from Motocross Hideout. Learn more, ride more.